This is the Ninebot Max.
We're going to have a bit of fun today. Let's crack on. Whoa. Whoa. The acceleration is quite actually good on this. Whoa. Compared to the Show Me that I have. Whoa, I like the power on this. This is pretty impressive. Whoa. It gets up to speed quite fast, but I don't know what the GPS is saying at the moment. But this has a claimed top speed of 30 kilometers an hour. So I guess if we got like 25 on the GPS, I'd be pretty happy with that, to be honest. But it gets up to speed quite quick. Okay, so we're at maximum speed now apparently. It's saying 29 on the display. I'm not sure. I know they brought out a second generation one of these, and I'm going to try and get my hands on one. But so far, I mean, I think it feels a bit more better built than the Show Me. The deck on it is actually quite large. It's definitely more comfortable. The 10-inch tires, you can feel a difference on it, definitely, for sure. They're nice 10-inch chunky tubeless tires, apparently anti-puncture, but I guess if you happen to get a puncture, you can just easily, you know, fix that quite easy. It's like a car puncture. Just pop in the tubeless kit and you should be good to go as a temporary measure. The bell on it is quite good. No, the bell on it is not quite good. I think definitely an external bell, an electronic bell, would be much better. It only has the one disc brake. No, it doesn't have a disc brake. I think it has a drum brake at the front. But I think the best thing about the Ninebots is the range on them. The range is supposed to be absolutely amazing on them. So long distance is definitely worthwhile getting one of these if that's what you're after. Speed, I'm not sure if you can put custom firmware on these. Not that I'm aware of, but if you could, that would be brilliant. So we're going to actually have a hill here on my right. So we're going to see what it's like going up the hill. On the Show Me with the custom firmware, I think I was getting around 24 GPS, I think, at the time when I done that video. So have a look if you're curious about that. But we're going to crack on. We'll cross over this side because these lights ain't the best. So it's going to be quite interesting. I want to see what this is like on the hill. Apparently the pulling power on it is amazing. What we're going to do at some stage as well, we're going to actually, oh, the lights are green, never mind. We're going to put a disc to the test with my Show Me in the near future. And as well, there is a rear wheel Show Me that kickscooter are actually working on, so I'm very curious to see what that's going to be like. Alright, so here's the hill right in front of us. Let's have a bit of fun. Let's see what this is like. We're going full speed now. We're maxed out cruise control. We're about to hit the dip now. Okay, here we go. So far, it's saying we're on 25. I'm not sure what the GPS is saying. We're on 24. Wow, I'm actually quite impressed. This is pulling up. It hasn't really dragged back much either. Now, I must say, I didn't expect that. That was, yeah, very happy with that indeed. No traffic out today, which is brilliant. So I'm going to give you guys a quick look, but in the meantime, we're going to go to a nice location to do it. You know, get some cool shots and stuff like that for the video. And if you love scooters, electric scooters or e-bikes or whatever you're after, do subscribe if you're interested in that type of content. Woo! Nobody around us, that's exactly what we want. I'm going to tell you guys a few things that I think this scooter definitely needs for sure. But I mean, the acceleration is pretty strong. The deck is amazing. If you guys can see my feet on the deck there, you know, I can easily put, I'm only a size 10 in the old foot there. But if you're a size 11, size 12, you should have no problem with deck space. I can easily put one foot in front of the other, If it was a bit wider, we could put them side by side, but I think the berry boards you can get, the DS Lab boards you can get would be something worth investing in. I think if you had one of these, or the Xiaomi, it's something that I actually need to get. But the bell ain't made West. Yeah, it's kind of funny. It has a front light, it has a back light. But I mean, geez, the power, you can see the power there. Let's just, okay, we're coming to a bit of a dip here now, so we're going to see what the power's like. Okay. So we're at the start line here. Let's see how long it takes us to get up to the maximum speed. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was terrible. Okay, let's go again. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4. In about 4 or 5 seconds, it gets up to maximum speed. Pretty impressive, very happy. So that's the maximum speed that you are seeing on the screen now with the GPS, which is more accurate than the displays. If this is more accurate than the Xiaomi was not far off the exact GPS speeds, which is brilliant. Compared to the other scooter that I reviewed, the Fuse scooter, which is completely off by 5 or 6 kilometers. It goes to show that some scooter companies are not that accurate with their readings. I definitely think that if they gave more accurate readings, more true range, you know, I think it would build more trust in the people in buying the scooters. Yeah, pretty impressed with this. My Xiaomi still has the 8.5-inch tires, but you know, I definitely think the L10-inch here is absolutely fantastic. The stem on it is quite a good height. I'm 5'8", so I'm not exactly tall. But this is very comfortable. If you're around touching 6 foot, you should be comfortable enough, I think, going on this scooter, to be honest. The regenerative braking, I think it has as well, which is something that you always need. But one of the things that this scooter is known for is apparently they're absolutely amazing in, you know, Irish weather. I'm going to give you a look at the charging port, because the charging port compared to the Xiaomi charging port is definitely better protected against rain, against puddles. So we're going to have a look at that as well. But yeah, I must say, I would probably consider buying one of these if it had possibly the front suspension, or if it had rear suspension, because you can feel the impact. Now the 10-inch tires does help with the impact, but I definitely think that it could step things up a bit. Who knows, the next Ninebot might have the front suspension, because the competitors out now on the market, they're coming out of everywhere. And the Xiaomi and the Ninebot, if they started to have front suspension, you know, they would definitely have a more of a better chance of competing against the bigger contenders, like the Zeros, like the Dualtrons. They're the ones that, you know, have the higher spot right now. Of course, the Ryan, one of the fastest scooters in the world, of course, nothing can compete with that. But I think the next Xiaomi or Ninebot, if it had that suspension, it would be amazing. If it had a higher top speed, they definitely have the potential to do it. Alright guys, so here we are. We're going to have a quick look now, get few cool shots with the Ninebot here. The best thing to do, if you are ever making a video for your scooter, or going out with your friends, is to come up to an industrial estate like this, because there's not a soul here, as you can see. There's not one person here at all, and that's exactly what you want if you're ever, you know, want to do videos. I definitely think the impact, you can definitely feel it on a few bumps. Like I'm on a path here, and you can definitely feel it. But if you get on the cycle lane here, obviously it's 10 times better. Here's some shorts. Actually, it doesn't do too bad at all over the bumps. Whoa. Okay. Woo. hope everyone is staying well in these times. Let's hope for a better year. A bit more fun as well, you know. Get out on our scooters. Hopefully we have good Irish weather. Fingers crossed compared to what we got last year. So the brakes, let's press the brake here. Oh, whoa. Definitely has the drum brakes, and anyway, let's go again. Let's go up to, whoa. Let's go up to top speed here. We're going 26, 27, 28, 29. Brake. Whoa. Brake is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Must say. I wonder what they're like. You know, a brake and test against the Show Me as well. That'd be quite interesting. Let's do it one more time and see what we can get. Full maximum speed. Brake. Oh yeah. Woo. Pretty cool. Definitely chuffed with that. I mean, look at it. It's been given to me by kickscooter.ie just for review purposes, by the way. So thank you again very much. Let's have a look at this Ninebot Max. So you can see here, it looks pretty cool. It's pretty chunky. So by the way, these indicators were just put on by kickscooter.ie as a pretty cool safety feature, which is pretty, you know, I definitely think if more scooters had indicators like this, it would be amazing. So we have the 10-inch wheels, tubeless. I'll show you the charging port now in a second. You have this massive deck, absolutely very comfortable. No suspension, like what I said. Definitely one of the cons. I'm gonna get to one of the pros of this scooter. When you compare it to the Show Me's, which have a major fault initially if you don't correct it. I've done videos already installing the X-Lock, but you can see here the stem is brilliant. There's no creaking coming from the stem. They apparently don't give a lot of issues, so I'm going to show you now. Let's pop this latch back. It folds very easily, and then you just hook it on like you do with the Show Me. But you can see here that the stem, it's built very well. Definitely, I can't imagine they'd be given a lot of play, you know, which is, you know, what more could you want? You know, you don't want anything that's gonna cause you issues or anything like that. Again, please Show Me, address the stem issues, the creaking, the wobbling. Just do it. Built it like this, or the V-set scooters which addressed the stem issues, because come on guys, seriously, safety first, you know. You want to feel safe on one of these. You don't want to be worried about something breaking, something snapping, nothing like that at all, because it's just, you know, it's no good. Build them the way they're supposed to be built. Spend that little bit extra and you will definitely get the trust of the people in Scooterland. Scooterland. Okay. I think it's quite early in the morning. I don't know, I should have had more coffee. But anyway, so you guys can see here, really plenty of grip there. You have the bell, which again, I said, you also have the display here. I'm not a fan of these screws. I think they look a little bit messy. But anyway, let's pop it on here. You've sport, you have lights, then you have the usual. Similar to the Show Me, you have eco, drive, sport mode. You have the percentage of the battery here, which is really neat, I must say. Pretty simple here. There's not a lot going on here. This is a accessory, by the way, and obviously that's my phone holder there. You have your accelerator here. Stem is pretty chunky, pretty well built. You also have this part here, which I already said was pretty neat. Yeah, definitely no wobble there. Definitely feels rock solid, to be honest. You have your drum brakes here, big massive, you know, nice 10-inch tires going along, nice big deck, plenty of grip there as well. Very comfortable on this coming up, no pain in the legs. You also have the charging port here, which I already talked about. Apparently they're amazing for, you know, not having a lot of water getting in. And one of the best features about this is the fact that it does not have a brick, you know, like the brick chargers you get with the Show Me scooters, for example, or most scooters. It's already, you don't need it, and they charge pretty fast as well. You also have the, you know, the usual reflectors here. The back fender on this is rock solid, definitely well built. You know, I can't imagine that snapping off. So that was really done very well. That was really thought out. You can see it there, not really going anywhere. I trust that 100%. That's not gonna snap. The cons, doesn't have the suspension. Hopefully the next one has the suspension. That would be really neat, I must say. Please God, add the suspension. Handlebars, a little bit wide, but overall very comfortable indeed. Pretty happy with it, yeah. Pretty happy with it. Definitely, it's chunky. The frame is very chunky on this. We're gonna have a bit of fun around here right now. Get a few 360-degree shots of the 360-degree camera that I have. Let's have some fun.
Appreciate your sound. 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 Appreciate your sound, need a renovation. Appreciate your sound, need a renovation.
Woo! Guys, absolutely brilliant. Can't say nothing bad at all about it. The only thing is, if I had the suspension, if I had the higher top speed as well, it would be an absolute massive contender for all the other big companies out there as well. So listen, give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. It's absolutely freezing right now. My hands are like ice. Do continue to watch some of the videos that I've done if you have an interest in the electric scooters. So listen guys, take it easy, stay safe on your scooters, and I'll chat to you soon.
Yeah, I'm on the run, chasing the thrills.